I'm back. Again, I haven't been shutting my phone off, which I normally would do on a Devo, but I'm like, you know what? A lot of things have changed in the last 3 months. I moved at the end of November, and I became a camper. I became a campsite guy. I became a guy who, is homeless, basically. And being homeless is very interesting. I remember Matthew Barnett for his 15th anniversary with the Dream Center. They wanted to have a big party, and let's get the tri-tip, and let's get the ribeyes, and let's go to the taxi restaurant. Let's have a big time, and let's give you a gold watch and a crystal vase, and and Matthew Barnett was just in his spirit. He said, no, that's not the way to do this. I don't need to have any crystal vases. I don't need a gold watch. I don't need to have a big, ribeye steak at the taxi restaurant for $100 a steak. I don't need all that. No. The Red Cross, by the way, they just sold their building on Madeline Drive for $7 million. They were asking 10, but needs some work, so they got 7. So the reason they did it was because they said that their mission, the Red Cross, the American Red Cross, I'm going to be going there tomorrow. If you want to come see me, I'll be in Pasadena at the Platelet Donor Center on Cook and Walnut. And why do we not do some of these things? I mean, because we look at the big picture and we say, in the big picture, right now, my not paying $900, my son is renting the room for $900 a month. My son has a better room than I do now. I was the God of heaven. I was the guy who was, that's a joke. Please, don't write me any letters. But I was the man. I had the Casa del Green above the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. I had all of my shop area. I had the HQ. I had it going on, brother. I mean, come on, sister. Casa del Green. That's the bomb, man. And I still got the logo. You can see it's pretty well faded at this point. I've still got the green curtain back here, and I still got a few things going on, but for the most part, those glory days are gone. And now I've got a situation. I know how to fix this. I'm going to put some Velcro on there, and I will Velcro this fan down so that it's. I'll put it on a tab, and I got this. I'm going to figure it out. So yeah, I'll fix it. I'm going to tack this little baby down. This little sucker's not going to go nowhere no more. I just got to do this right there. It's going to be. Yeah, that'll fix your little wagons. That'll fix your little wagons. That'll show you who's the boss is, huh? Yeah. All right, so what did Matthew Barnett do instead? Matthew Barnett, he went homeless. He volunteered to be homeless, and he didn't go homeless like I'm going homeless. I'm homeless, but I got my car. I got my plastic and glass, and I've got some rubber tires, and I'm in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, I'm praying that this car continues to roll. My ex-wife, I just talked to her a few minutes ago, and my sister told me that on Instagram you can see her car, it was all burned to smithereens. The car that my son was going to have got burned up because my ex-wife, she plugged in a USB port and then had multiple tongs out there and all plugged in at once, and I could have told you that it's not a good idea to have that just plugged in all the time in the car. Something went haywire because it's connected to the battery, you see. And there's always power. So something just went and it fizzed out, and it burned up her whole dash, burned up the seat, smoked out the whole place. I guess my ex-wife said she got in the car and she sat down and thought, oh, something's weird, and the seat had been burned up, and it's so she took an Uber home. So really, really bizarre. And nobody reported any smoke. It was just a slow burning fire there. So yeah, I'm homeless. I'm a transient. I'm a man who's out in San Dimas without a home, and that means that every 30 days I'm doing my obligations with the man, and I'm making sure that everything is A-okay and right on and perfect. But what am I doing with that $900? Well, it's going to pay for all these legal fees. I'm having an assessment done. That assessment's going to cost about $5,000. I mean, Kenny and I are giving up tens and thousands of dollars to work on the preservation and the protection of our family against attack of this department. It's just insane, because there's nothing at all to be concerned about. The kids were so happy and so, bright, and now they're upset, and they're sullen, they're crying, and this department doesn't seem to care. It's just like, we got the power, and we're going to use it, and we're going to rip everybody to shreds, and then we'll go. Remember Gilly on Saturday Night Live? Remember Gilly? Is that a knife, Gilly? Are you going to stab me with that knife, Gilly? Uh-huh. Gilly, don't stab me with a knife. Sorry. Gilly, is that a gun? Are you going to shoot me in the foot? Yeah, uh-huh. Sorry. I mean, it's like Gilly. The department is like Gilly. They go out and do the most horrendous, evil, bad, moronic, hurtful things you can ever imagine in 50 million years. Then they go, sorry. And they have absolutely zero reason. They just, I don't care what old, ex-wife history they can come up with. They got nothing. Because my record is clear and clean and sparkly. A little misdemeanor is not multiple felonies. A little misdemeanor is not gonna, it's already been dealt with. It's done. And everything else I'm supposed to do, I always do. So I'll be back in a minute, and we'll continue our conversation. God bless you. I pray that you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. This old Big Bob coming to you live from San Dimas on South Walnut Avenue. Give me a call, would you? 1-213-713-8954. 8954 green at att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBob8954. And, of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo here on YouTube.